Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of City Skylines in our 2021 playthrough. In today's episode, I believe I want to provide my people with a respectable university. I prefer not to go with the stock university, we're gonna go for a campus right away. Luckily enough, some of the forest just burned down, so we have plenty of space to build that university. Let's get into map mode and unlock another tile. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. 10,000, that is no problem whatsoever for us. Great, now we have acquired all this new building space. We're gonna expand the residential area a little bit, and then right here at the bottom we're gonna start with the university. Now before I forget, there are a couple of things that I would like to do. For instance, I believe, we have upgraded the nature reserve here a little bit. That means we have unlocked a couple of new items, such as the lookout tower. I believe, one of these goes around there. And then we have a second one of those. Let's place this guy here. And there is a third type that I'm gonna place right there. Come on. Last but not least, we have another type of campsite. I think I might just replace this guy and then get this new upgraded version in the joint. That did mess with the terrain a little bit. You know, I'm not sure. This might be a little bit extreme to fix. Maybe if we do something that looks human-made, it's not gonna be too harsh to look at. So we have a bunch of rocks like so, and then connected with some bigger ones. Yeah, I mean, if we continue decorating this part in this fashion, it could actually look pretty good. Well, the main thing is we wanted to upgrade the entertainment, and there we go, we have reached the next level. We now have access to a bunch of fishing cabins, and I'm actually tempted to try this out. So if we expand the park area just ever so slightly, maybe continue our pathways somewhat down the line. This looks pretty dangerous. I think I want to have this elevated if possible. We come around here and then join back up with the ground. Ooh, come on, give me something good. Oh no, that's a catastrophe. I really wonder, I mean, this could be one crazy thing here. Why the heck not? So I get this right to here, and this is gonna be one crazy fishing cabin. We can even move it down ever so slightly, so it makes more sense together with the pathway. Somehow we can make this make sense. Something like this. Yeah, there we go. Actually, that doesn't look too shabby. It is now somewhat believable. Requires a little bit of decoration still. And so maybe we can do something similar for the other side. Come on, go down and have another one of these in the joint. Let's get this slightly adjusted as well. You come here. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be wonderful. Maybe a little bit extreme for some fishing experience. Let's try to move this down to a realistic level. Well, realistic, just something that looks agreeable. You come down as well. Yes, okay, I like that. We also unlocked a hunting cabin, gonna have that here, and a second version of it. Let me put that here somewhere, yeah. And then we only have props, but that should be enough decoration for the next level already. Actually, not quite, we need more stuff. Okay, we can have another lookout tower, for instance, have another one here as well. And that brought us over the 2k required entertainment points. Good. Another thing I wanted to do was a road connection between the two districts here. So not all the cars automatically have to use the bridge. Let's see, we could go with one of these special bridges. I actually like the idea of that. So if we get started maybe here, how would that look? Actually not too shabby. I think we can work with that. We're then gonna switch to a normal road and hopefully join up with this guy. Actually, I don't like that. What if we did gravel road here as well and came down like so? I might change that later on, but for now I think it's good. We're also gonna connect the road like so. And now people have direct access across the river. Okay, next up I would say we're gonna keep on expanding the districts a little bit so the road pattern actually makes sense. And for that we are first gonna move over here. Actually, it doesn't matter too much. Let me get rid of that again and we move back into here now. Okay. We'll have a little side road here as well, and the rest we're gonna leave free. We then also connect this. Beyond this, we can have a little park and then start with the university district. As a matter of fact, let's get started with that right away. I want to make sure I get this somewhat right. So maybe right here is going to be the border of my university. And we're just going to drag the roads a little bit beyond the point we really need. So in terms of zoning, this is going to be another park that we built. So all of this needs to be nice and filled out. And then we are going to paint another area, the campus area. We'll probably have to adjust the sizes later on, but for now, this is going to be a campus area. Now, what campus are we talking about? We have the trade school, we have the liberal arts, there is a normal university we haven't unlocked just yet, and then there are the sports. So I guess we're gonna get started with the trade school. The first building we're gonna need is an administration building. Now I would like this campus to make a little bit of sense. So what I'm gonna do is have some setups for the one or other building. For instance, the administration building. I believe I want this to be right there. And just like that, we have founded a university. Now, most of the buildings for the university here can actually be placed alongside a pathway, which is really nice. We start with a dormitory, we also have the study hall, we have groundskeeping. Groundskeeping is something I would like to see here in the corner. Let me actually build this against the pathway. So it is not very large, we could have a pathway right here and still fit the groundskeeping against the pathway. This is good. In front of the administration building, I want to keep some space free in order to, build something decorative. And we're then gonna continue into this direction. Let me see. And for instance, we could set down a book club here or a bunch of these club buildings. But we're gonna get started with the book club. What is this? Groundskeeping, we had that. The study hall. This would actually fit nicely in here. I believe I might just go ahead and do that. Get a study hall going. Actually, maybe along this road wouldn't be the worst of ideas. Get a dormitory right there. Yeah, I can totally live with that. These were the only buildings we were capable of building just yet. Let's actually see what happens here. Yeah, look at that. Students are enrolling and oh my gosh, look at that. Look at my... I just love this. Look at all the white buildings that just upgraded because we built this university. They freaking love it. Now, obviously, we still need a way to actually get to university. Let me try to arrange this. They also need a little bit of power. Now, how are we going to get into the university? I haven't really given it any thought, so I'm just going to connect it right now and see whatever else happens. Looks like the upgrade spree is going through the entirety of the town. Yeah, we can see them upgrading everywhere. This is so good. And then we should be able to see all the students enrolled, 350 almost. And we even make some money from it already. This is good. Policies. Do we care about student health? Free lunch? No. Visiting scholars? No. They act like we need to treat the students well. Well, check this out. We actually make some good money from that. This is really good. I believe there are also some policies we could implement. Yeah, here we go. The for-profit education. It does reduce citizen happiness, but it also reduces the building upkeep. So theoretically what we could do is make this another district. Let's just say the campus... hold on. This was the erase district mode. Okay, never mind. So let's say the campus area is going to be its own district. We could go into the district policies, set up the... No, not education boost. Where was it? There, for-profit education, and we only really activate it for this district, which means the citizens shouldn't really get unhappier, because there are technically no citizens. And then if we check out the university, we can see the maintenance costs have halved, and that is going to be important once we have a really large campus with a lot of buildings that require maintenance. Checking this out, we already have more students than needed for the next level. However, we need some academic works. I already spent 50k on a grant for a research project, so that might help us out with some academic works. We'll have to see, but we need to get some more attractiveness as well, which means another something needs to be built here. Check this out. We actually have access to the police academy. Now, this building is mighty expensive, and it is also extremely huge. Actually, maybe we do not build a park here. No, I build a park there. It will look good, but where do we place the monstrosity of a police academy? Let's see, if we do this right, we can connect it like so. probably have to expand the district here, the campus area. And then we go ahead and place this guy right against the highway. Yes. Okay, nice. Now, did that change anything in terms of attractiveness? It did, but look at that. We still have to get 25 points. Maybe in this case, we're just going to go with another dormitory. In the end, we're going to need it anyways. So we can also set this up right away. And that brought up our attractiveness to the required 200. So we're just waiting for the academic works. And I believe that does take at least a year or so per work. Now, I still see plenty of buildings upgrading and also plenty of fires. But yeah, we're still making between 13 to 15,000 weekly income, which is really good. Now, in order to get a little bit of a better picture, I'm gonna use the Move It mod in order to select all the trees here that I didn't place. And we're just gonna get rid of them. Yeah, so now we much better know what we are dealing with. I love it. The first academic year ended and we also got our first works. I think we can definitely boost that. Let's get into hospitality. Why not? Get those bastards another taxpayer funded grant. Okay, now once again we have education issues. We now actually have highly educated people in the joint. I believe we might be able to get away with the Industry 4.0 policy now. So under city planning we have Industry 4.0, which is converting most of the jobs here to highly educated jobs. And so maybe thinking about it, there is another policy we could utilize in this regard. I've never tested it out, but we could get an education boost that prioritizes education over working. And I think I might just go ahead and try that out. I mean, I want people to educate themselves and then work these highly educated jobs we now created in the Industry 4.0. So hopefully that is going to completely get rid of all of our problems. Also, we should be seeing more students enrolling and overall the education buildings giving us a higher boost. Good stuff. I like where this is going. Can we actually unlock another? Ooh, okay, we could. I mean, what's the next area we expand towards? Let me actually know in the comments section and I might just go ahead and do that. It would be nice to make our way towards the volcano. But yeah, I'm not so sure what I would want to do with this steep hill. Is there a lighthouse? Ah, this is great. Now let's see, is there something we could build in terms of unique buildings? Something that makes sense, that supports what we're doing? There's the city arc being very cheap and giving us a 5% tourist capacity on roads. And I think I might just go ahead and make this the entrance to my university campus district. Sure, why not? I like it. Ah, nice. Academic library, which would boost our academic research projects. I like that. How large is it? Fairly large. Let's see. We continue along here. Yeah, this I believe is a good size. And then we could go ahead, set this up in the corner. Gonna give these guys some water and possibly power. And that should be it. Now we also get that boost going for us at the cost of $1,000 a week. This might have been a little bit too extreme. There's also this science center that is not too expensive. I believe we should totally have. We're gonna need that in order to unlock other unique buildings. And it kind of fits in the whole context of a campus, maybe. But yeah, other than that, I believe these are all the unique buildings that I would like to place right now. And now we can just see how this is developing. Oh yeah, look at that. Everyone wants to study. And we have gotten rid of the industrial problems with the workers, making some good income right now. This park just requires a couple more visitors. Great! Okay, what else could we do to keep things rolling? I guess we could set up a park here. Now, what type of a park do we want to make? Nature reserve wouldn't make sense here. And for the amusement park, we also don't have enough space. I'm also not sure. Does a amusement park really fit? Actually, maybe it does. I think we might want to explore this idea. So we could make the amusement park stretch all the way to over here. Why the heck not? We go ahead and set up a main gate somewhere. Let's set it up here. Maybe have some parking spaces next to it. We're also gonna set up... Oh, thank you for all the good stuff. Set up a side gate somewhere. Let's say one side gate is gonna be here and then another one. Good. We're gonna have our main pathway going along here and then joining up with a pathway that goes to both entrances. We then have a couple of branches. Now I want to make these pathways as straight as possible because the amusement park attractions are sometimes a little bit large. As a matter of fact, we might want to place the attractions first. So then we're gonna get started with a plaza here. What is this? The cafe. Yeah, needs to go on the opposite side here. And then also restrooms and souvenir shops. We're gonna do restrooms here. And we're gonna have a souvenir shop here in this corner. Then we can set up some game booths. One is gonna go here, this one on the other side, so they line up niftily. On the other side, we're gonna have a carousel. Wonderful. And that's probably all we can do for now. Let's see, Adventureland. Do you have enough? Yeah, we have enough entertainment. That is good. We just need some services in the joint. There we go. All connected and hooked up. Maybe we should add another side gate here. It kind of makes sense. Good stuff. I suggest we first place all of the attractions and then we start with the decorations. Otherwise, we do not know anything about the dimensions, and the same thing counts for the campus district. Speaking of that, yeah, let me maybe come back once the next academic year is over and we actually upgraded our university to level 2. There we go. Just like that, we have reached level 2. I'm gonna support another academic work right away. Let's get into IT and engineering. We can work towards the next level already. We need more attractiveness. Already got enough students. That is good. Even though we treat them horribly, they just love our university. The school outdoor study is something that is new. Now, if I were an outdoor study, where would I be? Probably outside of here. Yeah, I think I might move the book club. We're actually gonna build the clubs along this road, provided they're all tiny. And then we're gonna have a huge outdoor study here. However, let me first continue the pathway. Outdoor study right there. Next building is a gymnasium. Gymnasium, I believe we could go ahead and snuggle in here. Let me think. I would like to have this somewhere here, but not right against the road. Maybe we can set up yet another pathway. Ooh, no, that's not good. But we could do this and then have our gymnasium like so. The next one is a cafeteria. This definitely needs to be in the center somewhere. Oh man, not so sure. I could actually snuggle it in here. I might just go ahead and test this. This is a kind of a crazy placement. You just come down slightly. Okay. Same thing with you. Come down at least a little bit. Yeah, City Skyline really doesn't like slopes. Finally, the last item on the list is the trade school fountain. Now, I actually would like to see one of those on either side here of the administration building. I think that is gonna look nifty. But yeah, other than that, I believe we are done. Let's see. Not quite enough attractiveness. We need more buildings. Let me see, what could we do? Are there any buildings we need more of? I mean, we could think about more dormitories. Sure, this actually fits perfectly in here, and we might even have the space for another one. And this indeed brought us over the edge. So we once again are just waiting for the academic works, which I should be getting with the grants, no problem whatsoever. So 2 more academic years to go. Let's see how it goes. There we go. We have reached level 3 with our university. We're gonna need just 100 more students. We might actually be able to get yet another level in today's episode. So without any further ado, let's see what we unlocked. We already had the cafeteria. There it is, IT club. That is definitely new, and we can add it to the list of clubs right there. We also have the trade school commencement office, which is a little bit bigger. This will probably fit nicely here. However, I would like to see another pathway. So something like that, and we also continue this main pathway. Now we have good space for the commencement office. And finally, there's also a statue, one of which would fit nicely around the park. So we get one right there. And then let's see, where can we fit another statue? Possibly here. Oh no, this would have been perfect. It's just a little bit more that I need. So what if we had another pathway here? Kind of get rid of this one. This way we have the space for an academic statue and even some more decoration. Okay, now we're missing around 100 attractiveness. We might even be able to reach the next milestone soon. We need 17k. I think I might expand the pathway here and go around the corner. Let's actually see. Where can I drag a pathway here? We could continue this. Does that leave us enough space for a dormitory? Not really. I can fit one in like so. I think I might just do that. And we can connect these. Okay. We still have space for stuff here at the entrance. I would say we're gonna go for some more decorative buildings. For instance, we could get started with 2 fountains. And then why not have 2 more statues? And then I'm probably gonna start leveling out a couple of these buildings so they flush more with the terrain. But let's see, that should be enough entertainment indeed. We're just waiting for the students and the academic works now. And while we're waiting, I'm gonna try to fix a few things. I would like the buildings to be flush with the roads, and then we're gonna fix the terrain. Like for this building, I can also bring up the road, and this will fix the entrance there. Same thing here, this road needs to go up. In the meantime, I would say we can also zone some more residential, at least where it makes sense, all around these places. And I think we should also have some more commercial here, near to the amusement park and the campus district. Yeah, commercial buildings for some reason are so easy to please. They are already upgrading to the maximum. Well, admittedly, it's a prime location. What are you gonna do? Oh, well, you look at that. We upgraded our amusement park. Nice. We now have access to the piggy train, not a very large attraction. That is good. We're just gonna make a little side road here, have the piggy train right there. And then there are also a bunch of rotating teacups that I'm gonna have here. The larger attractions come later, as you can see. I also figured it's about time we set up our first metro. Do we want to kick things off with one of these badass elevated metros or just above ground? Yeah, I think we might just go above ground for now, so it looks cool. We also set up a metro station here up in the north. Unfortunately that slope is too steep. In this case, I might make use of this tiny little piece of road. Yeah, let's do that. We can go underground from our first metro station, and then I basically just want to connect to these. For now, I don't really care about the routing. We'll have to see when we add more complex public transportation. We're also gonna set up a new line here, starting from here, going up there and moving back down. This should help us reduce traffic for now. We could even think about setting up another metro station here. Yeah, why not? Actually, we could use the park area here. Can I not attach this somewhere? Let me think. Do you want to live next to a metro station? I guess, yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice you. So in this case, forget about this line. We're first gonna make our way over here, join up with you. Then we're gonna continue across the river and join up with you. Can we do this nicer, maybe? Not really. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and redo the line with the additional stop. Line 1, we have 4 stops, and how many vehicles? 2 at the moment. Well, we'll have to see. One thing we might consider is go into the budget, and for the metro we're gonna raise this to 101, so we get 1 additional vehicle at the cost of nothing more. Actually, that didn't work. We have to raise the budget here to 108% to get 3 vehicles. Okay, wait a second, we're already level 4. This is nice. Let's put in some more money. But yeah, now the next jump is gonna be slightly more difficult. However, we can finish the campus almost. For instance, we're gonna need a auditorium. I would like this to be right here. We need to expand the pathway. You go up to this point, and auditorium fits perfectly in here. Wonderful. Trade school laboratories. Oh my gosh, another humongous building. I guess if we're careful, we can actually fit it in here. What am I saying? Careful. We're just gonna smooch it in there. Oh, beautiful. And then finally the trade school bookstore. That shouldn't be... Wow. Okay, the bookstore is actually huge. But it fits kind of nicely in here, and we still have the space for some pathways. So I'm always taking that. We can connect some of these up. Let's do... Come on, let's do that. And then we can even have another connection here. Okay. Nice, it's coming along. We still have the space for some more buildings. Hopefully they're not going to be too large. Well, actually, we probably don't have the space to accommodate everything. But still, good stuff. Now, let's see. 236 passengers. That is not extremely good. It's also not horrible. And if we check this out, yeah, we have enough cars to accommodate everyone. Wonderful. Another level for our amusement park. I'm taking that. We now have access to the swinging boats, and looking at this, we might not even utilize all of the real estate we reserved for this. So we can have the swinging boats here. They are also tiny. And then we have the House of Horrors. I'm kind of thinking about building a forest here and adding that there. So maybe there's going to be a pathway leading into the forest And we can have the House of Horror right there. Last but not least, we have some bumper cars that are new. Let's maybe begin placing some stuff here on the other side. I'm also gonna add a little pathway here. And we also get the basics in the joint, such as a souvenir shop and some restrooms. And maybe even a cafe right there. Okay then, we have way more than enough entertainment for the next level. And we just need to wait for more people. But I would say at this point, we are going to wrap up the episode. My trade hall just burned down. Okay, maybe that is the last thing we are gonna take care of. So that's gonna go back right there. And that would have been a job for a helicopter depot. So yeah, I kind of regret not having that right now. Though we are also gonna need some protection here with towers. We can set up a tower here and we get a fairly decent coverage. So even the forestry industry and most of the industry is included in that. And then we're gonna have yet another one of these towers. Let's get one in the joint right there. And that should cover the rest of the city. And then we only need the fire helicopter depot. We need to place this somewhere where we can expand on it, because eventually one is not gonna do. Actually, what is this building? The police academy. So I think this might even fit perfectly. If we expand the road this way, then we can start adding these helicopters right here. And they will, as of this point, take care of fires that the normal fire stations can take care of. But yeah, there we go. With a new amusement park and a campus area in development, we're gonna wrap up the episode. The next episode, I would like to take care of wrapping everything up we've built so far. So there's gonna be a little bit more decoration I'm gonna include in the episode. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time and see you in the next one. Bye bye.